Hi guys, hope you all are doing great. I'm CA Manisha Vyas and this is my co-host CA Disha Veera. For those of you all who aren't aware, Disha and I have started a series called Get Your Optional Subject Right, in which we invite people, recently qualified CAs who have chosen various optional subjects to throw some light on those subjects. And for this video, we have a very special guest named Gitarth Shah with us. He cleared all levels of CA in first attempt. He's currently working with Ernst& Young in their transaction diligence domain, and he did his articleship from Bansi S. Mehta and Company in audit and tax department. So, hi Gitarth.
Hi Disha, hi Manisha.
So welcome to our channel and thank you for joining us. Gitarth secured an exemption in multidisciplinary case study, and in this video he will be throwing light on the subject. So our very first question to you, which I think logically every CA student has when he tries to brainstorm, is like how to shortlist on a particular optional subject. So can you tell us like how did you shortlist multidisciplinary case study as the optional subject, as not a lot of people choose that subject? So like what was
Yeah,
your thought process, and what was the pro and
got
con
it.
for it?
तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैंने इकोनॉमिक लॉ सोचा, तो लॉ पसंद नहीं था, तो इकोनॉमिक लॉ वहाँ से ही ऑप्शन से हट गया. देन आई थॉट ऑफ एफएससीएम. इसका पोर्शन बहुत बड़ा था, तो जिसको कंप्लीट करने में ऑलमोस्ट 15 डेज जितना टाइम जाता है जनरली, सो आई रिमूव दैट सब्जेक्ट ऑल्सो फ्रॉम द लिस्ट. देन रिस्क मैनेजमेंट था, जो नवंबर 20 में बहुत ज़्यादा टफ आ गया, सो आई ऑल्सो केप्ट दैट सब्जेक्ट असाइड कि मतलब बहुत टाइम इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, फिर भी रिटर्न्स नहीं आ रहे उतने. देन इंटरनेशनल टैक्स था, जिसमें मैंने हमारी आर्टिकलशिप की हुई थी, सो आई वाज क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट ऑन दैट सब्जेक्ट. तो मैंने सोचा कि इधर इंटरनेशनल टैक्स और आई विल गो फॉर पेपर नंबर, और आई विल सी कि भाई कौन सा लेना है. एंड मीनवाइल आई जस्ट सॉ द पेपर 6F ऑफ नवंबर 20 अटेम्प्ट, एंड देन आई डिस्कवर्ड कि बॉस ये बहुत इजी पेपर है, इसमें आराम से 60 तो आ ही सकते हैं, आराम से एग्जामिनेशन सिक्योर तो हो ही सकती है. सो आई जस्ट पॉज्ड माई सेल्फ कि अभी एक बार पहले 7 सब्जेक्ट्स कंप्लीट करते हैं, एंड देन आई विल जंप कि भाई कौन सा सब्जेक्ट लेना है एट द टाइम ऑफ टेकिंग द लाइक फिलिंग द एग्जाम फॉर्म. So meanwhile, in the month of February, my family got affected with COVID. Even I was affected with that. So स्टडी पे थोड़ा पॉज आ गया था, तो तभी फिर मैंने डिसाइड किया कि भाई अभी जो टाइम गया है वो रिकवर करने का ऑप्शन एक ही है, पेपर 6F. एंड ऐसा भी नहीं था कि आई एम टेकिंग अ रिस्क, बिकॉज आई सॉ दैट कि भाई एग्जामिनेशन तो इसमें पक्की है, अभी ऊपर का सोचना है कि कितना स्कोर हो सकता है. एंड नाउ इफ आई टॉक अबाउट प्रोज एंड कॉन्स, देन इसका सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज ये है कि यू डोंट हैव टू स्पेंड टाइम टू स्टडी दिस सब्जेक्ट. आपको 7 सब्जेक्ट स्टडी करना है, एंड उसमें ही आपका 8th की प्रिपरेशन ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगी. So it is like buy 7 get 1 free. So I was like, okay, I am going very smooth on this. So this was the advantage. And if I talk about the disadvantage, then it is like if you are not confident on the 7 subjects, then you will not be going to confident on in this one. आपको 7 सब्जेक्ट्स में कुछ ऑप्शन में नहीं छोड़ना है, सब कुछ पढ़ना है एंड प्रॉपरली पढ़ना है. अदरवाइज 8th वन इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. So if you are like a person कि भाई चलो A and B कैटेगरी पढ़ ली, C कैटेगरी छोड़ दी, then I will recommend you कि आप प्लीज ये सब्जेक्ट ऑप्ट मत करो, go for any other subject जिसमें you can do such analysis. Otherwise complete करो all the 7 subjects and take the subject as a free gift.
Okay, great. So, like you said that sare 7 subjects ka is what like the multidisciplinary case study is
Yeah.
basically based on all the 7 subjects. So, if you have
Correct,
to like
correct.
in a nutshell describe exactly what will I be signing for if I choose the subject? Is it just like all those 7 subjects, or is it like something else, some other way that I have to study those 7 subjects?
Also, just
You
to
know,
add to that question, is there any
okay.
topic which has, higher weightage, let's say more of accounts than audit, or, because some students apparently have a weakness in one of these subjects of the 7.
Yeah.
So what would be the weightage?
Okay. So as in there was not any weightage to any particular subject. Like it can be random. तो कभी ऑडिट भी ज्यादा आ सकता है, कभी लॉ ज्यादा पूछ सकते हैं, कभी डीटी ज्यादा पूछ सकते हैं, कभी एफआर पूछ सकते हैं, कभी एसएफएम सब पूछ सकते हैं. लाइक देयर इज नॉट एनी वेटेज गिवन बाय द इंस्टीट्यूट कि भाई हम इतने ये सब्जेक्ट पे इतना इतना ये सब्जेक्ट से आएगा. सो यू हैव टू स्टडी ऑल द 7 सब्जेक्ट्स कंप्लीटली एंड थॉरली.
Okay. So I think that is why people don't go for the subject, because it requires you to study all the 7 subjects,
Yeah.
not like excluding any C category, which has like become very famous these days.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what was your preparation strategy, and like were there any other authors notes that you referred, or like what are the resources that you carried with you during the day of the exam? So if you can just like give a detailed explanation for that.
Okay. So उसमें कैसा था कि the material which I used for all the 7 subjects was the same for this 8 subject. So like and if I want to delete something, then it will be the extra notes for the any particular subject which are, or the sum book where we generally used to solve all the sums. तो वो जनरली एक्सक्लूड कर दिया था. अदरवाइज जो नोट्स होती है और द मॉड्यूल्स, मेन थिंग वाज द मॉड्यूल्स. सो आई took all the modules for the exam in the exam hall for the subject. And और तो कोई ऐसा मटेरियल है नहीं जिससे और कोई ऑथर या ऐसा कुछ. बट यू हैव टू बी थरो विद द मॉड्यूल्स, बिकॉज मॉड्यूल से डायरेक्टली कॉपी पेस्ट क्वेश्चंस भी पूछते हैं वो लोग. And now if you are gonna solve with your professor's method, it is not going to work. आपका marks वहाँ पे deduct होने ही वाले हैं, because no examiner has the knowledge of all the 7 subjects. वो आपकी आंसर की कोई मैच करने वाला है. वो ऐसा नहीं सोचेगा कि ये लॉजिकली राइट है या नहीं है. वो आपके आंसर की ही मैच करेगा, एंड अगर आंसर की से मैच हो रहा है, then he will award you the marks. Otherwise he is gonna deduct your marks.
Okay. So your preparation strategy was basically the same as like 7 subject. You didn't really have an 8th subject in your.
Yeah. So like मतलब एक दिन दिया था सिर्फ एग्जाम्स के पहले, जिसमें I was used to solve the 5 to 10 case studies from the case study digest, which is issued by the ICA itself. So that I can get a fair idea कि how a particular person should study. But I will recommend that a person should solve all the past papers also if he is opting for this paper. एंड मतलब ज्यादा टाइम नहीं होगा, मतलब एक दिन में पूरा सब पास एग्जाम क्वेश्चंस हो जाएंगे. I will recommend to study past exam papers also.
Okay, Gitarth, I think you've taken so many modules to your examination center. Did you feel a need to have an index sheet at all for preparing?
Okay, now with regarding the index sheet, जो modules के पहले जो index रहता है, that I was used to refer, and I don't feel that a person needs an index sheet for this subject, because 7 सब्जेक्ट्स है, आपको ऑलमोस्ट सब सब्जेक्ट याद रहेंगे कि भाई कौन सी मॉड्यूल में कौन सा सब्जेक्ट है. यू विल नॉट नीड कि भाई ये वर्ड कहाँ से मेरे को मिलेगा इतनी मॉड्यूल्स में से. यू विल डेफिनेटली नो कि भाई हाँ ये है तो मॉड्यूल 2 ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजिक कॉस्ट मैनेजमेंट, तो डायरेक्टली आंसर ही मिल जाएगा. मतलब यू विल नॉट नीड अ इंडेक्स शीट particularly for that.
Got it. So the second question is, now if you go to an exam hall and the day before that is you need to study 7 subjects together for that exam. So how do you do that? How did you structure your study plan?
Okay, so what happens ki, like this is the 6th paper. So you have already studied 5 papers just before this exam in the span of 10 days. So now the subjects for which you don't have any hold is DT and IDT. So before the exam, I revised the practical part of DT and practical part of IDT, so that if any sum comes from that portion, then I am able to solve that sums, and I am easy with the paper. So कोई मतलब सिर्फ DT and IDT में ही आपको practical part पढ़ना है और कुछ पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं है before the exam, and which will also help you to revise the portion of DT and IDT for the upcoming exams.
Exactly, that's a plus also to you.
Yeah.
Correct. Any final exam date tips that you would like to give to all our viewers, especially if there's anything specific to multidisciplinary that you should keep in mind while writing?
Okay. So सबको ये क्वेश्चन आएगा कि बुक्स को कैरी कैसे करना है, हाउ टू अरेंज दैट बुक्स इन द एग्जाम हॉल, बिकॉज ऑलमोस्ट 40 बुक, यू हैव टू कैरी 40 बुक्स इन द एग्जाम हॉल, बिकॉज कहाँ से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, यू विल नेवर नो. तो जनरली ये क्वेश्चन रहता था सबको. So I had carried almost 3 bags of books, and I had separated some books, like some subjects, in a particular bag, and I had arranged the books in a vertical manner, like just like this, and so that the name of the subject is on the top, and I am able to classify the subject from its top only. कि हाँ ये FR हो गया, ये SFM हो गया. So I used to directly select that book, and I used to find the answer from that.
Right. So did you feel that like it took a lot of time to go through the book instead of like writing the paper?
No, because my paper got completed 10 minutes before the scheduled time. And let me clarify कि I am a very slow writer, because मेरा FR का भी 15 मार्क का छूट गया था, and DT का भी 6 मार्क का छूट गया था. तो ऐसा नहीं था I am a very speedy person कि भाई एकदम फटाफट हो जाता है पेपर. I am already a slow person, but still मेरा 10 मिनट के पहले ही कंप्लीट हो गया था पेपर, because I classified the books in such manner, and आंसर्स भी इजीली मिल जाते थे. So it was never an issue कि भाई टाइम बहुत लग गया, and बुक्स नहीं मिल रही है, आंसर्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, ऐसा सब.
Okay, great. That's excellent, Gitarth. I think our viewers should have much more confidence taking this subject now than before. Just to reiterate, Gitarth got 86 marks in this subject, which even a lot of people with other subjects have not been able to score. So this is definitely a subject that you should consider before you take the final choice. Just final tip, before you finalize on any subject, to go through the paper to see if it really suits your needs or not. Okay. Thanks, Gitarth, for being with us. It was a pleasure interacting with you. And we hope that you guys, our viewers, stay with us, and do hit the subscribe button if you want regular videos from us. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.